Hello. So we're going to continue with the previous video where we are trying to write numbers in words. So numbers are written with digits, and then we're trying to um, say them in words and then write down what we say. We write them down in words. And of course, um, we said in the other video that we also want to do the reverse, which might be in the next video, where numbers are written in words and then we now have to write them in digits. So that will be in the next video or subsequent video. So in the previous video, we learned how to write two-digit numbers in words. We learned how to write three-digit numbers in words. For instance, we learned how to write that number in words. We said, let's assume that digit is 0. So we have 7 and 0. We now say this in words. We say 70 and then mention this digit, 76. So two-digit number was quite straightforward. Writing a two-digit number in words was quite straightforward. And we talked about writing a three-digit number in words. For instance, let's take a random three-digit number. Let's say 684. We want to write that number in words. So we said a quick way to figure it out, make those two digits 0, the last two digits 0, so that you only have one digit that is non-zero. So basically the start-off point is to make every other digit 0 except one digit, the first digit. So when you now do that, you can now say this in words. It's easy to say this one in words because you know when you say a number with two zeros in words, you know you're talking about hundreds. So this is 600. So you now say 600. And don't forget the and. 600 and then this last two digits. You imagine the 6 is not there. You just mention that number. You can see that's 84. And it's actually 84 because this 8 is in the tens place value. So that 8, that digit of 8, that figure of 8 represents 8 tens, 8 times 10, 8 lots of 10, 80. And that 4 represents, that digit of 4 or that figure of 4 represents a value of 4. It's actually 4. So 684. That's that three-digit number written in words. So I expect everybody who has listened to all the videos prior to this one and paid full attention. If you had to replay some parts of the video, you replayed. I'm sure you should now be very confident and you should be able to write any two or three-digit number in words. Let's move on to four-digit numbers. The principle is the same. One thing about mathematics is you follow the same principle for the simpler problems. Stick to that principle for the, I won't even say harder problems. I would say the problems that take you a longer time. So it's not like the problems are harder. It's just that it takes more time. If you stick with the principles, the simplicity of the problem stays the same. So let's move on to writing a four-digit number in words. being able to say and write a 4-digit number in words. So let's pick some random 4-digit number. So the same principle, you want to imagine a number where these numbers are now zeros. The first digit, keep it the same, but make the other one zeros. And the number that comes to mind is 4,000. Keep that 4, make these other 3 digits 0. And you can clearly see this is 4,000 because remember, 1,000 has 3 zeros. 4,000 has 3 zeros. 7,000 has 3 zeros. 1,000, anytime you mention 1,000, that's 3 zeros. So this is 4,000. So the first thing you now have to write in word, you say 4,000. 4,000. Don't use and yet. Don't use and. Remember, with 3-digit numbers, straight away we say and. Now, we are doing 4-digit numbers. Don't use the word and yet. You say 4,000. This time you put comma. Then you now say this word. You now say this number in words. This number clearly is 786 because this 7 is in the hundreds place value. So the value of this 7 is 700. The value of this 8 is 80 because the 8 is in the tens place value. The value of this 6 is 6 because the 6 is in the units or the ones place value. So this number is 786. So you say 4,000 and then you write 786. 700. This is where your and now comes in. And 86. Because remember, we've talked about writing 3-digit numbers in words. So remember, you make this 700, 786. That's it right here, 786. So that's how to write a 4-digit number in words. Let's do one more 4-digit number in words. Let's say 9875. Make these zeros 9,000. You get 9,000. So that's the first thing you write. 9,000. And then you now say this number. We've talked about writing 3-digit numbers in words. So straight away, write that number in words. But put your comma. You say 875. 875. All done. So we should be able to write a 4-digit number in words. Let's move on now to writing a 5-digit number in words. It's the same principle. The same principle. So let's pick some random 5-digit number. Let's say that's some random 5-digit number. Now, let's get rid of all those zeros. So we have 2 with 4 zeros. So you make that 50, make that 60, make that 90, make that 30. Then you now have this number. Now, this number is 20,000 from previous lessons. From previous lessons, we can see that this is 20,000. But you see, let's make this 0 here 5. Let's change this 5 to 0. Let's keep it as 5. So we now have 25,000. So basically, the rule is changing a bit now. You know our previous rule where we said, let's make every other digit 0 except the first digit. If we do that here, it doesn't help us much, as you just saw from my demonstration. So basically, when it's now 5-digit numbers, keep 2 digits. Keep the 2 digits and make the other ones zeros. That's a starting point. So I repeat again, if you're trying to say a 5-digit number in words, in your head, just imagine the last 3 digits as zeros, keep the first 2 digits, and then you now say this number in words. From previous lessons, it should be clear to you that this is 25,000. 25,000. Because remember, we had 1 with 4 zeros. We had 1 with 4 zeros to be 10,000. Remember our very first lesson. 1 with 4 zeros is 10,000. So 25 with 3 zeros, because 1 with 4 zeros is 10,000. You can also see it as 10 with 3 zeros. So 1 with 4 zeros is 10,000. So 25 with 3 zeros is 25,000. I hope you're understanding this. So this is 25,000. Make this 0, so you say 25,000. Write that in words. 25,000, comma. Then you now say this number in words. All of us who have been listening to the previous videos should be able to say that 3-digit number in words. So this becomes 25,693. 693. 25,693. Let's do another example. Another random 5-digit number. A random 5-digit number. Let's say 14763. 5-digit number. Remember, keep 2 digits and imagine the others to be 0. So keep the first 2 digits, 14, then make that 0. Make the other 3 0. So you can clearly see this is 14,000. Remember, 1,000 has 3 zeros. So this is 14,000. So you write that in words. 14,000. Don't forget your comma. Then you say this number here in words. And by now, if you've been watching the other videos, you should know this is 763. 700 and 63. We'll do one more 5-digit number, random. Well, I won't say random. I have a very interesting number. Let's go with 99999. Same principle. 5-digit numbers, keep the first 2 digits. So you have 99000. And then you can clearly see this is 99,000. So you say 99,000, comma, and then you now say those last 3 digits in words. 99,999. I'm sure you can see that. 999. If you listen to the previous videos on how to write 3-digit numbers, that will not be a problem. Okay, we're going to leave it here now, and then I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.